It's important to remember that we're opening a door to infinite possibilities that our minds can't yet fully grasp.
Today, we embark on a thrilling journey into the future of innovation. Discover the next big thing in technology, mind-boggling inventions that will reshape the world. From smart tattoos, which are wearable, to seemingly impossible feats, let's explore cutting-edge advancements and witness the extraordinary. Be amazed by the realm of human ingenuity and the creations that hold the power to shape our future.
In the future, when you walk into a tattoo parlor, you would come out with a tattoo like this.
Number 15. Smart tattoos. Tattoos that can send signals via touch, enabling interaction with the world, offer compelling advantages. Being wearable, they grant greater freedom of movement. Additionally, these tattoos address the often neglected problem of waste in envisioning future technologies. Moreover, they can be personalized, aligning with the ongoing trend of individualization for the past 15 years. While they are temporary on the skin, they find more extended utility on prosthetics, benefiting from their longevity and cost-effectiveness compared to other available hardware.
The thing is to make electronics as flexible as possible that can follow the skin morphology.
This innovation holds significant potential for the future, combining convenience, sustainability, and personalization in a unique and accessible way. Number 14. Microchips, biochips. The current main idea behind microchips is for tracking biometrics in a medical context, however, which are made from an array of molecular sensors on the chip surface that can analyze biological elements and chemicals. It has also seen use cases emerge within the smart workspace technology ecosystem. It could, however, have a much wider appeal if customers decide to put their trust into it, such as banking. Imagine never having to bring your wallet anywhere ever again. Unless everyone suddenly agrees to let their blood pressure be monitored daily at work, this type of tracking is likely to remain benign in the near future. One might nevertheless imagine them becoming fairly common in hospitals. Number 13. Nanorobotics. For those wanting to go even smaller than microchips, allow me to introduce nanorobots. Currently in R&D phases in labs throughout the world, nanorobots are essentially very, very tiny sensors with very limited processing power. The first useful applications of these nanomachines may very well be in nanomedicine. For example, biological machines could be used to identify and destroy cancer cells or deliver drugs. Another potential application is the detection of toxic chemicals and the measurement of their concentrations in the environment. Number 12. 5G network. 5G, the next-gen successor to 4G, achieves higher speeds via higher frequency radio waves. Implementing 5G globally involves understanding key terms. Millimeter waves between 24 GHz and 100 GHz offer unused and high-speed data transfer with limited range. Microcells, femtocells, and picocells act as relays in small areas due to 5G's shorter transfer distance and reduced wall penetration. Massive MIMO enables data transfer from diverse sources with higher capacity. Beamforming orchestrates transfers effectively. Full duplex allows simultaneous data transmission on the same wavelength. This technology revolutionizes industries, significantly boosting data speed, quantity, and connection quality. It connects autonomous vehicles, drones, advanced VR, and IoT. 5G's transformative potential demands serious consideration for its far-reaching impact on the technological landscape. Number 11. Mega-constellations of satellites, low Earth orbit satellite systems. Speaking of the internet, over the next few years, SpaceX plans to deploy up to 42,000 satellites to create an internet connection anywhere on the planet. The company isn't alone in this niche. The OneWeb constellation aims to include 600 satellites by 2023, and Amazon has announced plans to launch 3,236 low-orbit satellites to cover wide areas of the world. All this is made possible thanks to the low cost of launching these nano-satellites, which weigh barely a few pounds. A lower altitude would also make managing fleets a lot easier and cleaner. The deployment in space of so many objects, however, poses problems in terms of interference with other satellite services, increasing the risk of collision and disturbing astronomical observation. Number 10. Autonomous vehicles. This decade aimed to herald the era of autonomous cars, but the reality has been different. Despite the coronavirus setback, major companies remain determined to refine algorithms for driverless vehicles. Autonomous driving encompasses 5 levels, from human-monitored to algorithm-controlled, with current models hovering around levels 3 and 4. The aspiration is to achieve level 5, full driving automation, by 2025 or earlier, but challenges persist, from ethical dilemmas to statistical complexities. Even if level 5 is realized, conventional cars won't be entirely replaced. Instead, autonomous vehicles might inhabit designated roads and spaces to coexist with traditional ones. This transformation will reshape our world. Parking importance will diminish, charging stations will alter, and pedestrian interactions will be forever changed by safer roads.
Quantum mechanics, at its core, is a change to the rules of probability. And this is also where the power of quantum computing comes from these different rules of probability than the ones that we are used to.
Number 9. Quantum computing. First things first, scientists have been announcing the arrival of the quantum computer for over 50 years. In 2019, Google claimed quantum supremacy, outperforming a supercomputer in minutes. IBM disputed the claim, suggesting 2.5 days for the task. Quantum computers with qubits in superimposed states are faster and more efficient but face decoherence challenges. They hold promise in pharmaceutical breakthroughs. More interestingly, quantum computers could easily figure out encrypted blockchain passwords, making the whole thing irrelevant. Number 8. Genetic predictions. The immense computing power allows analyzing genomes, predicting disease risks like heart disease or breast cancer. Despite potential genetic discrimination risks, DNA-based predictions could revolutionize public health. Identifying high-risk individuals for tailored screening could improve cancer detection and lower insurance costs. Personalized medicine may emerge, but financial and logistical challenges, especially in the current political climate, need consideration. Number 7. CRISPR. Even if a Gattaca-like future does come about from genetic predictions, we might still create a similar situation through straight-up genetic engineering. CRISPR, clustered regularly interspaced short palindromic repeats, allows researchers to easily alter DNA sequences and modify gene functions. Its many potential applications include correcting genetic defects, treating and preventing the spread of diseases, and improving crops. Editing germs to make new viruses or a master race is, however, a less fun prospect should this technology get into unethical hands. Either way, I look forward to a time when every man looks like a mix of Tom Hiddleston and Idris Elba. Number 6. Human augmentations, enhancements. Thankfully, going genetic is not the answer to everything. Sometimes, some good old ingenuity and robotics is enough to solve our issues. Slowly but surely, we are seeing more and more natural, artificial, or technological alteration of the human body in order to enhance physical or mental capabilities, often in the form of bionic limbs. As we begin to better understand how the brain transmits information to the body, more and more companies will begin to see the value of improving people's lives and descend upon this space. It's very likely that beyond the arms and legs augmentations that we're already starting to see, there will be a point at which the back and the eyes are also augmented. Then, slowly but surely, augmentations will become elective, with interesting ethical implications. Number 5. Graphene. Though graphene has been overhyped for so many years, we're finally seeing something good come out of it. If you haven't paid attention to the hype, graphene is a byproduct of graphite, which is itself carbon's very close cousin. It is extremely strong, yet extremely thin, light, and flexible. Stronger than steel, thinner than paper. Oh, and it also conducts electricity really well. The applications are numerous, specifically for wearable electronics and space travel, where resistance and weight is a key component. Nevertheless, it will take many years to get to a wide array of use cases. We've built the world around silicon, and it's very hard to displace that kind of well-established, mature technology. Number 4. Edge computing. Intelligent edge-connected devices currently rely on cloud data processing, causing delays in data transfer. While 5G provides a temporary solution, a simpler approach is emerging: edge computing, enabling objects to process data on their own. This has wide-ranging benefits in manufacturing, transport, healthcare, and even fashion with self-sufficient smart wearables. The future entails collaborative intelligent things, where multiple devices work together, either independently or with human input. Military applications with drone swarms are already being explored, but civilian uses abound. Although the technology is almost available, hardware capabilities need catching up before full implementation. Patience is key for these advancements to flourish. Number 3. Green tech. To create a livable world for future generations, the key lies in embracing green tech. This includes innovative solutions like wastewater electricity generation, thorium-based fission, biomimicry, energy harvesting materials, carbon capture, molten salt energy storage, and artificial photosynthesis. These technologies hold immense potential in addressing environmental challenges. However, their adoption costs are often prohibitively high, and scaling them remains a significant obstacle. While we may eagerly wish to see these advancements implemented swiftly, patience is required, as the journey toward widespread implementation of green tech is long and complex. By investing in sustainable and environmentally friendly technologies, we can pave the way for a brighter, more sustainable future for the generations to come. Number 2. Hydrogen fuel cells. In a fuel cell, hydrogen combines with oxygen in the air to produce electricity, releasing only water. In itself, this isn't new, as this principle was discovered in 1839. Up until a few years ago, this idea was not profitable enough to allow for their large-scale use. In fact, there are still some issues with the technology, as it's easy to store a small amount of energy, hence its use in the space exploration industry, but incredibly hard to do at a larger scale. See you in 2030 to see if we've solved these issues. Number 1. Meatless meat. I've tried it. Lab-made meat smells, looks, and tastes just like meat, beyond the odd, uncanny valley-like taste. The only things that change: healthier food, no antibiotics, no growth hormones, no emission of greenhouse gases, and no animal suffering. Above all, this is a gigantic market that whets the appetites of industrialists. After targeting vegetarians, they've realized that it's much easier and rewarding to market these products to flexitarians. Back in my days, we called them omnivores. By 2030, 10% of the meat eaten in the world will no longer come from an animal. If the technology works, all that's left to see is if it will be widely adapted. Technology has a tendency to hold a dark mirror to society, reflecting both what's great and evil about its makers. It's important to remember that technology is often value neutral. Do you think these all would be the next big thing? Let us know in the comment below. I'm sure you are going to love to watch our video about futuristic technology that science brought to reality on our channel. Make sure to subscribe to us and never miss our amazing videos like this. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Till then, stay tuned.